But the idea is, in juggling, there is one beanbag in the air and two in your hands at all times. And this is just that basic exercise that you were just practicing, just with the third one thrown in there. Now, do you know how to juggle? Well, you could repeat the instructions back to me, but that's not the same thing. Let me ask it this way. This afternoon, would you be willing to go to a friend's house, go into the refrigerator, pull out a carton of eggs, and say, let me show you what I learned at church today? Instructions intellectually is not the same thing as being able to do it in practice. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 33 says, each man must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband. Each man must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband. There you go. Class dismissed. A pastor, and he tells the story of this cute little old couple in his congregation that would come to church, and they would hold each other's hand, and he would open the door for her, and she would look at him with, sparkles in her eyes, and he just said the love that they had was palatable. It was rich. He and his wife had the opportunity to take this couple out to dinner for their 50th wedding anniversary. And he made the comment to the couple, you had to have been so in love for this to have continued on. The decisions that we made after we were married that nurtured the love that you see us sharing today. They were intentional about nurturing. Externally, circumstantially, nothing has changed, but internally, everything is different. He goes back to his house. He walks in and there's a police officer there. I mean, all the circumstances are still there. He's still in a boatload of trouble, and bad things are probably going to happen. But it doesn't matter now because he's been transformed. This time he gets in the doors and he sees those 4 kids up at the top of the stairs that he thought he might never see again. And he runs up the stairs and the same banister and that same stupid knob falls off in his hand. You know what he does to it this time? He kisses it. The ones who have inspired me to be a better man, a better husband, a better dad, a better counselor, have this trait in common. They don't demand that life bows to their will. They take life on life's terms. But they seek the kind of transformation that enables them to face this very same circumstances from a fresh, hope-filled, life-affirming perspective. Not always, but often, the transformed perspective that they carry is the very thing that has an incredibly positive influence on the very circumstances that they want changed. They become a positive influence because of the transformation that they've experienced. 119 says this, be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to get angry. Quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to get angry. I can't tell you how many times I would sit down with a couple in my counseling office and I would hear them say something like, we are not communicating. Don't raise your hands. And I think to myself in that moment, that is not possible. You cannot not communicate. And she reflects it back to me. She helped me to realize that I felt ashamed. I didn't feel like I had permission to enjoy something that I really should enjoy. It was eye-opening for me. But one of the benefits of listening is sometimes we can help our spouse, our friends, engage more with the redemptive part of their story. And to hear her say, it's okay for you to enjoy that.